Here we are, December 8th, 2009, day 20 VLCD. I came in at 303 and a half, 305 yesterday. Now, this is truly amazing, okay? I expected fully to be up today. The reason why is because yesterday I went to the store, I got 3 bags of macadamia nuts, and I got a small jar of coconut oil. I ended up ordering more coconut oil online in a larger quantity for a better price, but this got me started. Turns out the only place to buy coconut oil around here are health food stores, and they rape you on the price. Well, they're small stores. They don't buy in bulk, that sort of thing. Now, if I could find, there are Walmarts around here. I mean, I don't want to make it like we don't have Walmarts in New Jersey. We do. They're not as prominent as they are in other parts of the country. I mean, I hear stories, and tell me if I'm wrong, this might just be stereotype or whatever, but in other parts of the country, Walmart is the store where everyone shops. They've wiped out everyone, and they're like the only game in town. And them, Target, these big stores. Around here, they're not as prominent. I mean, they're around, but I don't know what it is. I live in a large metropolitan area, and I know there's several of large metropolitan areas around the country, but around here, there's lots of choices to shop. You don't need to go to Walmart to do your grocery shopping, for example. There's everything from what I call regular supermarkets, like ShopRite, A&P, whatever, to specialty places, like Trader Joe's, etc. And then you get your giant stores, you get your shopping club stores like BJ's and Costco. You have a plethora of choices. So, I don't really seek out Walmart. My family has a lake house in the Catskill Mountains in New York, and up there, near in Monticello, there's a large Walmart, and that's easy to get to. And in the summertime, I go there once in a while. Like I said, there are some Walmarts around here, but they're not like right around. I've never been, so I really don't. I need to map it out. I don't know how to get there. There's a Target up at a big mall around here. So that's where I'm going to get my scale. So anyway, for now, I ordered the coconut oil online. Anyway, I got off on that tangent. So I can't believe that I'm 1.5 pounds down. That's truly amazing. Truly amazing, because like I made a chocolate delight, the Delem's recipe. I ate the whole darn thing yesterday, the whole thing. Plus, I had some extra coconut oil. I like the taste of it. I maybe had an extra tablespoon or 2 of it through the day. I mean, I must have had a few handfuls of macadamias on that ride home. I was hungry. I hadn't eaten yet. And I love those things. So I figured I blew yesterday big time. And I can't believe that I'm 1.5 pounds down after, I mean, that's a lot of fat in between the macadamias and the coconut oil. I can't, there are mysteries to the human body that they just don't understand how they work. Because, I mean, if it were just a matter of fat calories or calories in, calories out, which we know that's not true, this shouldn't be the case that I lost 1.5 pounds. It just shouldn't be the case. I'm happy about it. This is great. I don't plan on doing this every day, but I can't believe it. I mean, it's amazing that if I eat one of those, I even had a half of one of those tortillas yesterday. I stuck to half because, I'm worried about eating the whole thing. I'm not sure what blew me out of the water the day before. Maybe it was the whole tortilla, low carb, but still 5 net carbs. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But until I could get that julienne bread that Zoe talks about, I could order it online. I found it online. But she seems to have this special she can get or whatever. I don't know. But, it's 1.5 pounds down. I mean, I can't believe it with how much I cheated. So apparently these MCT, medium chain triglycerides, that are in coconut oil and macadamias work for me. I mean, if I'm down 1.5 pounds after consuming way too many calories from that stuff yesterday, and I felt good. I also been putting it on. I put some of it on my elbows and on my the stuff I told you about yesterday on my hand. The stuff on my hand is still there, but I heard it can cure that. So I'm gonna keep putting it on my hand and see if it gets rid of that. Because I have a friend who has bad patches of psoriasis, and I'd like to see if this can help because this might help her too. Anyway, it is what it is. This is great. I feel bad for people who these things don't work for, because this is like a really, it's nice. I even used a little bit of coconut oil to I did the chicken curry last night, and normally, I just use the water. How you're supposed to make the curry originally is you use a butter or vegetable oil to lightly fry the onions, a little bit of garlic, whatever the stuff, and even the chicken in, before you throw in the tomatoes and the water and the curry powder and the whatever. Um, so now I can do that with the coconut oil. And you can even, I mean, you don't want to overdo it, I guess, but I mean, if I don't overdo the chocolate delight or whatever, you can actually use it in the cooking. You could use it maybe even in the pan with the eggs, although, I'll stick to Pam for that. Pam seems to work for that. But it's just, it really, it opens up a whole new thing. I mean, this is phase 2, whatever, and it works. So I'm going to keep using it. I'm glad I ordered these 2 big containers of it, so at least I'll have some. There's some special Vitamin Shop had. You might want to go check that out, where it's like an online. I have Vitamin Shop around here where I can actually go to the store, but this was like a web-only special or something, so I took advantage of it. Plus, I had a $5 off in my account, so that paid for the shipping. So I should get that in a few days. I hope so, because this little jar I have isn't going to last that long. I made a double batch of the chocolate delight yesterday, which I hadn't gone into. I knew I liked it, so I made it. So that's already in the fridge for when I get it. This is the way I am. Okay, a lot of us who are overweight, we have these impulsive personalities or whatever, or obsessive, or a little bit of OCC. And that's the way I get. When I get something new that I like, it's like I have to overindulge in it. And then it evens out, and I'm okay with it, and I don't abuse it. So that's the way it is with me with lots of things. And food's one of them. So I found, the macadamias, I hadn't had them in a while. I had to eat a lot of them. But now I'm okay. They're here. I'll just take a little at a time when they're okay. Same thing with the chocolate delight. It's like I had to really enjoy it, and then now it'll even out, and I'll just take it here and there, and it won't be any big deal. But I just can't believe that on that overindulgent day I actually lost weight. I can't believe it. I'll take it. I'm happy about it, but that's unbelievable. So this is a good thing. I'm not a big sports fan. I didn't even watch the Giants game the other day. Well, I had to take my kid out to the movies, so I missed it. I normally only really watch around playoff time anyway. I got to start watching now, I guess. Same thing with hockey. I was a Devils fan for a long time, and they just kept choking and blowing things in the playoffs. I'm sick and tired of hearing how Martin Brodeur is the best goalie, and then he chokes in the playoffs. So I barely watch that until they make it into the playoffs, but then they usually let me down. Whatever. Life's too short to be obsessed about sports, but I do like this kind of stuff. It's cool. So I guess that's about it. I'm heading up a little. It's more than 9 minutes here, so I wanted to get this up ASAP and give anybody encouragement about coconut oil and or macadamias, that these medium chain triglycerides, there really is something to them if you're the type of body that assimilates them well or uses them well. I know I'm rambling on here, but whatever. Why not? If you get sick of it, you could just click on something else. So, yeah, it's great. It's all good. So, all right. Adios. Take care. Sayonara. See you later. Bye.